The AI Act, the Artificial Intelligence Act, is a pioneering piece of legislation at the EU level where we're trying to address the risks of artificial intelligence. We're looking at the use cases of artificial intelligence, not at the technology itself, and we are putting it in categories of risk depending on how they affect the values that we believe in, how they affect the interests of our citizens or the interests of our society. It's true that we are the first ones to do that at the global stage, but from the very beginning, we have been acutely aware of the need for global convergence, which is why already ahead of the legislation being put on the table through the work of the AI special committee that we had in the European Parliament, and which I had the honor of chairing, we have reached out, first of all, of course, to our most important partner, the US, but also to other like-minded democracies, to try and reach that level of convergence in terms of the rules, in terms of the principles, and also, very importantly, in terms of working together on technical standards. So I am convinced that although we will have this legislation before everyone else in a way, there will be an effort on the global stage to have that convergence, to align on general principles, and to work together on standards. The Trade and Technology Council is a great place for that, and the transatlantic alignment on AI has been one of the priorities of the TTC, and I'm very glad that that remains a priority, and I consider that for the further work of the TTC, this needs to remain a focus. In terms of balancing out the interests of protecting our rights, as I said earlier, but also promoting innovation, promoting growth, promoting what AI needs to be as a driving force for our digital economies of tomorrow, we have tried in the negotiations of the text to bring about the right framework that maintains competitiveness, brings a level playing field between companies big and small, creates the environment, the ecosystem that they need to continue to thrive, although they will have to comply with the rules that we will put in place. And there are bits and pieces of text in the overall agreement that we are reaching now in the European Parliament that will create that ecosystem, that will create sandboxes in all member states for companies to be able to engage with the regulator and ensure that they reach compliance. And those sandboxes will be open to all companies, regardless of whether they will be European companies or US companies that may want to put their products on the EU market. So again, all of these will continue to create the necessary premises for the US and the EU to continue to try to lead together in the evolution of this technology.